About 3 years ago, I was sitting on my computer chair, scrolling on YouTube. Then I discovered a video titled, How to Save 9+ Years of Your Life. I clicked on it, I watched it. Obviously, it was about reducing screen time. 3 painful years later of making practically no progress in the skill of reducing screen time, I finally quit. And my biggest challenge through those 3 years was quitting short form content, which is what we're going to be talking about in this full guide. I'm going to tell you how to quit how to delete Instagram, how to delete TikTok, how to not watch YouTube shorts, how to not watch Snapchat shorts, how to quit like all of the fucking short form content. I'm going to tell you how to quit it today. This is how I did it. Not exactly how I did it, but how I would have done it with the knowledge that I have now. But anyway, let's get to it. So this is a full guide. This is probably the longest video I've ever made. This is packed. I've spent a good solid amount of hours, not hours. I've spent a good solid amount of time scripting this video, making it good for you. All of the like gold nuggets, all of the information that I wish I had. So let's just get to it. Tip 1. Well, the first thing that we're gonna go over basically is, okay, also I'm gonna it took me 3 years to quit my phone. The first 1.5 years I made basically zero progress. Then in the last 1.5 years I made some progress, but ultimately in 2025 I finally quit. I was in the same position as you're in right now, but I made it out obviously. So anyway, let's go over this shit to give you a better understanding of this. So why are these apps so addictive? I used to make these YouTube shorts at some point. I researched it, watched a bunch of YouTube videos on how to make the YouTube shorts better, right? The 3 main metrics that you need to think about to make a good YouTube short is, trust me, this is gonna help you quit. This is gonna give you a better understanding of why the apps are addictive. So it's swipe rate, retention, and engagement. Swipe rate is you not scrolling past the short form piece of content that you're watching right now. Then it's retention, it's having you watched it all the way through. And engagement, it's you liking, it's you commenting, it's you sharing. The reason why these metrics are important is because the way to get the highest metrics is basically by frying your brain. To get the highest swipe rate, you need to alert the viewer, you need to make them curious or something so that they don't swipe away. Then retention, you need to make high editing to keep the viewer throughout the whole video. And then engagement, you need to make them feel something. You need to make them really happy so they are really happy that they saw the video. You need to make them angry so they comment. You need to give them some form of emotion so that they actually engage with the video. That's why when you watch short form content, it's these people, it's the creators who have the different ways of achieving these metrics. So your emotions keep constantly go up and down and that kind of stuff. And it's also, I watched the Andrew Huberman podcast about this. It has dopamine. You know what dopamine is? It's a hormone. The higher your dopamine is, the more motivated you are to do a certain activity. So when you're scrolling shorts, reels, TikToks, you don't know what the next piece of content that you're gonna watch. You don't know what it's gonna be. So it's gonna activate this dopamine system because some of the videos are good and some of them are bad. When you scroll and you don't know what video is gonna be good and what video is gonna be bad, when you then come across a video which is good, your dopamine is gonna spike way more, which is gonna motivate you to keep on scrolling. That's why short form content is so addictive. So yeah. Tip 2, what to expect and how to handle the first week of you trying to quit. In the beginning of 2025, when I finally quit, the first week, 2 weeks after quitting, I had very, very strong urges to get back to just scroll a bit of YouTube Shorts. I mostly scroll YouTube Shorts because like I deleted Instagram, I deleted TikTok, but then I was just scrolling YouTube Shorts. So like this full guide will help you delete Instagram, delete TikTok, and then not get you addicted to YouTube Shorts instead. So yeah. Also, another thing with these videos, everything is unedited. It's for your benefit, also for my benefit. It takes a bit less time for me, but it's like whatever I say is more, it has more of an effect. If I say something bad, then it's like bad, right? But if you edit the video, you can just edit that stuff out. But for your benefit, it's better for your attention span. So the first week after I quit, I had the very strong urges. I would go up on the second story of our house, and I'd just be laying in bed, and I just literally, I promise you, this is the truth. I would literally be hitting my pillow, just like thinking to myself, just wait a little bit, 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 because I really wanted to consume something, and it was a way for me to stimulate myself, that little bit that I just needed to hit something and just like tell myself, just wait a little bit, just wait a little bit. And after like 5 minutes of just doing that, I would just do something else that like, then it's boring enough so that you actually do something that is like more productive. So you will struggle a lot with trying to quit, and that's okay. Like, if you didn't struggle, you obviously wouldn't be watching this video. If you just had the slightest motivation and slightest like want to quit, you wouldn't be watching any videos on quitting because you would already have quit. So I know you are this person who struggles to quit. So it is difficult, and it needs to be difficult. And that's why like 70%, I think 69, 70% of Gen Zers openly admit to being addicted to their phones. It's because it is damn difficult to quit. The last 30%, by the way, they're also addicted. They're just not telling the truth. They're just like, they're not openly admitting to being addicted, right? But everyone wants to quit. No one is able to. I think quitting your phone, quitting this very easy dopamine, it's so difficult because how many people do you actually know in real life that has quit their phone? Practically no one. People are able to quit alcohol, they're able to quit smoking weed, they're able to quit cigarettes, they're able to quit drugs, whatever, but actually wasting basically all your life on your phone, no one's able to quit that basically. So that's why you need to, the first week, the first 2 weeks are gonna be the most difficult. Right now for me, it's like I still sometimes get a little urge to scroll some YouTube Shorts, but it's like, it's not that bad. It's like, you just need to get over the first 1-2 weeks, which are the most difficult. Think right now, this is like an actionable step. Think of yourself in your own home environment, for example, in your room or something where you usually scroll the most. Think of yourself like I did, where I'm just like hitting my pillow. Think of yourself beating that urge to scroll. And just think about what you would do instead of scrolling then. So, the social aspect to Instagram and TikTok, and mostly Instagram, because like TikTok doesn't have that, as far as I know. The social aspect to Instagram, it's like not that impactful. If someone wants to get a hold of you, to contact you, they most likely wouldn't even contact you through Instagram. And if you think that you're missing out on some event or something by you not consuming Instagram, bro, when you're on Instagram already and you're seeing what everyone else is doing and how great of a life they have, you feel like you're missing out either way. So it's like, just delete, just like delete it, right? So, right now, compared to when I was like scrolling a bunch of Instagram, I scrolled Instagram for a bit. I deleted TikTok rather early because like there was a big push in my country to delete Instagram, like TikTok, because of like China or something. So it's mostly like Instagram, right? So I would feel a lot of FOMO when I saw some of my friends, someone close who I knew or something. When I saw them out partying or whatever, I would feel like, fuck man, it would be fun if I were like with them. But the thing is, when you are with them and you see then later that they've posted something, it's like it wasn't as fun as it looks if you try to look objectively at the content or whatever. So it's like, when you're consuming, you'll have the FOMO. Then right when you quit, the FOMO will go up, and then a bit after that, it will just like go under your baseline of where it was when you even had it installed. So it's just crushing your limiting beliefs of the social aspect of how much it impacts you. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. So this is tip 4, how to delete it and keep it deleted. I want you to pause the video right now and go do this. Hold down the app and just delete it. That's all you have to do now. I just want you to pause the video and do it. I know it sounds so simple, and I know that's what the whole video is about, but actually deleting Instagram and TikTok isn't the difficult part. It's keeping it deleting and not downloading it again, right? So I just want you to take the first step. If you get a massive urge or whatever, you can just download it again. It's no problem. Just right now, just go delete it and then come back to this video and what's it called? Yeah, I'll help you to keep it deleted. Just delete it, bro. The difficult part is keeping it deleted. Fuck, now I messed up. Anyway, it doesn't matter, bro. It's just good for your attention span. If you really need to see something on Instagram or Facebook, or if you really need to see something on Instagram and TikTok, you can just open your PC, see it from there. It's no problem. If I really need to see something on Instagram, I'll just open it on my PC. Don't scroll, by the way. Just go see something, right? So, tip 4.5 is how to not scroll YouTube Shorts, because now you've deleted TikTok, now you've deleted Instagram. Great. If you did nothing else than that, you just start scrolling Snapchat, Spotlight, Facebook, Reels, or YouTube Shorts, right? So now comes the difficult part of actually quitting that as well. So this is something that I've said. I don't think anyone else has said this. You need to, instead of going cold turkey, which never fucking works, bro. I've tried cold turkey plenty times. It never works. You need to take smaller steps towards the bigger goal. How would you do that in terms of scrolling short form content? What's one tiny step above the short form content? Very stimulating long form, right? So what I want you to do is literally for the next week, for the next 7 days, I want you to every single time you want to scroll short form content, you go on to Mr. Beast channel, literally Mr. Beast, and you go watch some Mr. Beast content. I think watching Mr. Beast, watching very stimulating long form content is still better than watching short form content. So just go on and literally, bro, he has hundreds of hours of content, right? So just watch Mr. Beast instead, bro. Just watch every single Mr. Beast video, right? For the next 7 days. Then after that, you can take the step above that and make it a bit more difficult. But just whatever you do, just don't watch short form content. It's about the slow progress, right? Because every single time I've tried cold turkey, bro, it never works. Every time I take a big step towards something, it never works. You need to make small progress and just be happy with the progress that you're making, because it might feel like you're making no progress when you're watching Mr. Beast videos, but if you can go a week without watching a single piece of short form content, that's massive progress, right? Then after that, you can start watching some just general videos where it's still a bit stimulating, and now you're one step ahead of that, and then you can go on to the ultimate goal, right? So next time that you want to scroll shorts, watch Mr. Beast instead. This is tip 5. How to stop yourself from relapsing. And what to do if you actually relapse. So, a few weeks ago, I did a 7-day dopamine detox because I was like, I gotta challenge myself a bit more, right? So what I watch currently is podcasts and long form educational videos, right? I decided to go 7 days with no podcasts, with no YouTube educational videos, right? So just like no stimulation. All I could do was like read, listen to a bit of music, and that was it basically. So I went the 7 days. On day 5, I actually messed up. I started watching like some YouTube video, and I was like, oh fuck, I messed up this entire day. Like, what do I do now? So I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go back to it like straight away. Not because like usually what I do if I messed up on a challenge or something like that, I just feel like a failure, and then the rest of the day would be ruined. The day after that, like weeks, and it would take me like basically months to get straight back to it. If you can adapt this mindset of instead of when you mess up that the entire day is ruined, that you just say, okay, I had a slight hiccup, I'm gonna get straight back to it, and then it is what it is, right? So I watched about 30 minutes of this YouTube video on day 5 of the challenge, and then I went straight back to it, and then that was it. And then I finished the challenge with 30 minutes of educational YouTube videos. So it's like, bro, it's all good. If you accidentally watch a piece of short form content, it's no big deal if you get straight back to it. If you then continue your downward spiral of consuming, and then you like for the next few weeks the only thing you watch is short form content, then obviously it's not okay. But if you just like watch, I don't know, 2 hours of short form content and you feel like a failure, just get straight back to it on the same day. Get back to it, watch your Mr. Beast videos, whatever. Just like these step above it. Another thing that I want you to do is go on to Google, go on to Chrome, go on to whatever browser that you use. Search up Instagram.com, then have it open for like 1 minute, and then you can go on to your screen time app. Mine is called Digital Wellbeing, and then you can set a screen time limiter for the exact website, where you can set a screen time limiter for TikTok.com and Instagram.com. And that's just like an extra set of friction for you to not consume that. Also, you can do it for YouTube if you want to. YouTube on the browser, and also YouTube, the application itself. So yeah. Also, you need to like really be mindful when you open short form content on your PC. If you open Instagram, if you open TikTok on your PC, it's very easy to fall down that rabbit hole of consumption. Just if you really need to check it, or if you really have the FOMO to check Instagram, open it quickly and be very mindful of what you're gonna do. Be mindful that you're gonna click on this and click on this and click on this and not watch any videos, right? Don't start consuming. Watch Mr. Beast instead. Do something else. Just by all means, keep yourself away from the short form content. So, oh, what the hell? I don't know if that has been going on for a long time. It's the first time I look back. I don't know if it's like, if you think this is annoying, I can just like turn it off. Obviously like comment, so I can do it on the next videos. Anyway, tip 6, what to replace your consumption with. Obviously, Mr. Beast, only watch that for X amount of days, X amount of weeks, and then take the next step. You need to be very mindful of this, of course. Then I would say educational podcasts, educational videos, sports. If you don't already go to a sport, or if you don't know exactly, like if you want to do kickboxing, if you want to do football, tennis, basketball, hockey, I don't know what sport, you know what I mean, swimming, whatever. If you don't know which one, go to the gym. I've made like a home gym here, yeah, like I go to the gym. Watch my first video. I was shirtless in that one. Yeah, if you want to play an instrument, whatever, if you want to get good at that, you can start playing an instrument or improve the skill that you already have. Like I once tried to play the piano, stop now of course. You can try to start like a business, whatever. You can get like a job, get some hours in at that. You can make YouTube videos like like I do. So the like what you need to take away from this is basically the more time that you can spend away from a screen is time that you won't spend scrolling. So try to occupy your time with more activities that doesn't involve a screen. This is still something that I'm struggling with, but whatever. So the actionable step is think of something that you could actually start doing. For example, like you could think about some of the things that I just listed, but try to like be creative and think about some other things. Like if you have some weird hobby, not weird, but if you like drawing, or if you like going for a long walk, if you like biking in the forest or something, try to spend more of your time doing that. So, number 7, how to become the person who doesn't need social media or doesn't feel like they need to use social media. So, I've gotten many compliments, like I've gotten a few compliments that I can remember where they, not proud of me, but like kinda a bit envious of my ability to quit social media and whatever, and where people they say like they want to quit and stuff, but I think a lot of people truly are just scared of what other people will think of them when they've quit, right? But people will look up to you, bro. A lot of people want to quit, but 99% of people don't even try. 1% of people try, and then 1% of the 1% or 5% of the 1% are actually successful with it. So, like the chance of you actually, I think like 50% of people watching this video will actually gain something from it. The other 50% are just like mindlessly watching this. So, figure out who you are. So, it's like a lot of people want to quit, right? So, here are a bunch of the benefits that I've found to quitting social media, quitting your phone, whatever. More control in your life. Right now, your phone is controlling basically everything you do. You wake up, you start scrolling, you go to bed, you scroll, you are up late scrolling, you can't even sit outside without stimulation from your phone. You can't go for a walk without music in your ears. Like, you'll just gain more control in your life. You'll have a better attention span. Whatever you genuinely want to do in life, you'll have more energy to give to that. You'll be able to do more deep work. You'll procrastinate less. You'll have less distractions in your life. You'll have improved connections with your friends, with your family, with people that you genuinely like being around. You'll have reduced anxiety and stress because like you're not exposed to everyone on social media. You'll be healthier. You'll have improved mood. Like, bro, improved mood is such a big thing. The 3 years that I struggled with it, I think the biggest thing about it was that I wanted to quit, but I just couldn't quit. And I think that just made my mood a lot worse. Because, like, my mom, especially my mom, has commented on how she feels like I'm much more happier right now. Because, like, I'm not frustrated because I've messed up and consumed a shit ton, and I don't feel like sloggy or heavy, if you know what I mean, because I've consumed a shit ton. So yeah, improved mood, the higher self-esteem, because you're actually like a part of the like top 1% whatever of people who've actually quit their phone. Less comparison and insecurity among other people. Like the people you see on Instagram, that's like top 0.0001% of people. It doesn't make any sense to compare yourself to those people. Compare yourself to yourself, your younger self. Compare yourself to like the people around you in your friend group, whatever. Less fear of missing out. Obviously, we've talked about this. Better sleep. This is such a big thing, bro. Especially when I was consuming a bunch of short form content. when I was going to bed, my mind would feel overwhelmed. Because like when I was going to bed, all of the information, all of the celebrities that are like, whatever they've done, this new thing, this stimulating, this new tip, all of this information it's overwhelming. You feel stimulated. I feel like my mind is just racing when I'm going to bed, when I've just like scrolled a bunch of short form content. So like your sleep will improve so much. You'll have, and this is like also one of the massive benefits, you'll have so much more time. In the absolute first video on this channel, I calculated that you will waste 32 years of your life scrolling. And I even think that's a short amount of time. I think I'll live to definitely over 100 years old. And if I wasted 40% of my time, which I calculated I did, that would be 40 years. So it's even more than 32 years. You'll just live a happier life overall. So, yeah. Number 9, the actionable steps that you need to take now after watching this video. So, delete the apps, just delete them. Don't overthink it, just delete them. Replace them with the thing that you decided to replace them with, whether that be like watching Mr. Beast, or if you have this like sport, whatever, watching. You can also combine the things. So if you like have a sport that you want to spend more time doing, you can do that, and also just like watch the Mr. Beast for X amount of time, and then transition into podcasts and educational videos and whatever. And if you mess up, get straight back to it, preferably on the same day. And then just slowly progress the difficulty of your restriction of your consumption. What I mean by that, basically, I can see how that's like a difficult sentence, but it's basically go X amount of time, the step above where you are right now. So watch Mr. Beast videos, then watch less stimulating creators, then watch educational videos, whatever, then like, you know what I mean, right? Just like slowly progress. Then the 10th thing is something I discovered. Like one of the main reasons why I deleted Snapchat way back was because I kept going on to the spotlight and then scrolling there instead. Right now I still have Snapchat installed on my phone. I have it so restricted. I have 2 screen time limiters on it. One set to 10 minutes a day, other set to 0 minutes a day. And go watch the video with this one app saved me 3.75 years of my life. That will like help you get more clear about that. It's basically an installed app on my phone and the integrated software on the phone. And then I only like constantly when I scroll onto, I don't watch it. When I go to Snapchat, I just go instantly over to the chat messages. So because I communicate with my class there. So that's it for this full guide. Wait, how long did this turn out to be? Okay, so it wasn't actually as long as I thought it would be. It's okay. I got everything condensed into a smaller length, but it was good. So hopefully you gain some value from it. Like the video, do all the algorithm stuff. If there is a link in the description, then click that and go do the thing that we talked about today. See you, brother.